live pops up, click that hoe, and then it'll go live on Instagram. Should be a couple seconds.
I'm getting a second beer.
Dude, wise. A wise man. I'm good for now. Thank you, dude. I think we might be live. We'll see. Let's see what we got. It's been a minute. It's been a long minute. This isn't bad, you know? Let me just face away from my guest. I don't want to.
That's okay.
Can't be staring at you, Brad. How we doing over there, Pala? You got your mic? I forgot to show you your mic.
Oh, I hear you.
It's on the
loud
table.
and clear,
I got
Hunter.
it.
Beautiful.
Oh, I got
Look at
that.
this. It's been 84 years since our last podcast, I think. It really feels that way. And wouldn't you know, we don't touch the studio for so long and then one of our cameras breaks for no reason. So we're dealing with that. And then we had to kind of redo our whole setup. So sorry for starting late, guys. But if you're here now, the show does go on and we're here and we're going to do it. So what's up, Brad? How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice. It's the most wonderful time of the year, as they say. Is it the most wonderful time of the year at Strip District Meats?
It is. I've changed my outlook on the holidays, and we've embraced them.
Okay.
So we actually think it's fun now.
Dude,
You
let's
know?
let's dig into that a little bit, because I set you up to be a curmudgeon and then you went the opposite way and surprised me. So
Yeah.
what's the shift?
Well, this is like year 12 of doing this, and being the Grinch during Christmas doesn't help anybody. So,
Mm.
you know, it is fun. You just have to look at it like you're making everybody in Pittsburgh's Christmas more magical. You
You
know?
are, first of all, you definitely are. Are the prime ribs heating up right now?
Oh my goodness. Prime ribs and prime fillets.
Nice, nice.
The stack of orders is probably this
Oh.
thick.
Sorry, bro. Checking that we were live on Instagram, and we are, so that's good. All right, sick. How many prime ribs did you do last year? Do you know? Can you divulge that information?
I'd say 2,500 pounds worth.
A
Probably
ton?
probably 2,000 pounds
A
of
ton and
prime
a quarter?
tenderloin as well.
Dude, that's unbelievable. So do you go into this year trying to beat that? Like, do you guys set goals?
Not really.
Yeah.
We don't set goals. We just
When you're that good, you just send it.
try to survive. No, we always have a goal to, prevail,
Yeah.
because when you see the amount of orders, it's mayhem. I know for Thanksgiving, I worked 80 hours in the week of Thanksgiving, like from 5 a.m. to 12 a.m., 2 days of the week. But it was fun.
You love it.
I love it. And then I got to go to Florida.
How
Take
did
a
that
little
feel?
vacation. It felt great.
Didn't
Other-
you? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, other than all my, bad luck I've been having this year with injuries, Wednesday before I got on the plane, well, actually got on the plane Thursday morning, Thanksgiving Day.
Mhm.
Wednesday, my son had jujitsu. After jujitsu, he has basketball.
Nice.
We're there 10 minutes early. So I'm playing with him. I jump up, grab a rebound, and come down and pop my ankle. Then I had to go walk around Universal for 3 days with a ankle as fat as my head.
Dude, that's brutal.
It was fun.
That's absolutely brutal. Walking around Disney is like tough when you're not injured.
Yeah.
Like that gets to
Yeah,
you even
yeah.
when you're not injured.
I
So
saw, like, everybody in my family's like, "Oh, my legs are killing me." I'm just like, "Come on, man."
you don't even know.
Come
You don't
on,
even
man.
know. Don't even tell me about that while you're walking around with a basketball
Right,
on your
right.
ankle.
But it was worth it. It was a great time. Have you been to Universal?
I have. When our senior trip in high school, we went down to Disney and Universal, did both, but it's so different now than
So
last
different,
time. Like
so different
Harry
now.
Potter World wasn't there when I was
Dude.
there. The Nintendo thing wasn't there when I was there.
There's a Harry Potter world in 3 of the parks,
That's wild.
and they're unreal, dude.
Are you a Harry Potter guy? Did you like it before that?
I never read the books growing up, but I do want my kids to.
Nice.
Nice. And I didn't want to show them the movies, but I showed my son. He's 9. He watched, I think, seven of them before we went down.
Nice.
And if he hadn't,
Crash
he
course.
wouldn't have rode the ride. So
For sure.
it
Well,
helped.
that's good. So that worked. Are you a Harry Potter guy, Paolo? I can't decide if you would be or not.
I know you are, Hunter.
Oh, dude, I read them all
Yeah.
for sure.
Nostalgia. Purely for the nostalgic purposes.
Nothing wrong with that, dude. So I can distinctly remember like getting the new Harry Potter book on Christmas and then reading it over Christmas break while I
I'm
was
not
off school.
surprised.
Like, it was
I'm
great.
not surprised.
It was a
Hunter.
good time. You're calling me a nerd. That's fine. I accept this. Because I can't even beat you up at all. We got to talk about the new development in your life. Promotions at Indio Dojo, and your boy done leveled up. How's that
Yes.
feel, man?
It feels great. I had no idea I was going to be promoted. I've had a rough year with my neck, but I haven't stopped training. I have a herniated disc and a pinched nerve in my neck. It's since July 1st.
Brutal.
I've been in pain every day of my life. Bad pain. Nerve pain's no joke. It's really crushed me, but I still continue to train. And then I hurt my ankle. I mean, how do you tell Danilo you're not going to train? I'm like walking in
You
there
don't.
limping. I can't even bow in and out because I can't bend my
Oh
ankle.
my God. Oh my
But I'm
God,
still
dude.
shooting single and double leg takedowns.
Nice.
Like,
Respect.
But yeah, it meant a lot. The biggest thing was we got an email because Danilo started doing team promotions. We're getting a little too big. It's hard for him to track with the kids and the adults
Right.
now.
Okay.
So he has like a check-in system now on an iPad. You have to sign in when you go to class.
Nice.
I mean, he's just trying to he's always there. He's the guy on the mats every day. I mean, it's not like he's not there, but it's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah.
And he sent out an email to the parents of the kids who were getting promoted.
Okay.
And it showed the adults and the kids that were getting promoted. And I saw my brother, myself, and my son on that list.
Oh, man.
Man, I almost started crying. And yeah, I don't know. It means a lot more to me that my son got
That's what I was
promoted.
going to say. Yeah.
Because, man, it's been a journey with him. He quit when he started. He started when he was like 5. And he ended up quitting. It was too hard. And he came back. And it was still a struggle to get him in there every day. And now it's like, he's telling me, we're going to be late, Dad. Let's go. And he steps up against anybody. His confidence is through the roof. He's just to see the change in him and see him be rewarded for his efforts means the world to me.
That's freaking awesome, man. I mean, obviously, just talking to you, I can tell how much that means to you. And for him, he might not know it now, but that's huge for his life as a
Right.
building block in his life and what his character is going to become.
Right.
It's huge, man. And I think suitable to shout out Ryan's son as well. Caden also got promoted. I saw
Caden.
that. Caden's the man,
He
dude.
is the man. He's so great.
If you guys see Caden at the fights, don't mess with him. He is now what I forget.
He's a
what belt.
yellow. I think he's a yellow belt now.
Yeah.
Yellow with a white stripe.
Crazy. So that's awesome. Shout out Caden Middleton, sticking with it. Another Indio boy, just tearing it up. We got a comment right now that says bring Tarek Smith back, which I would totally do. You know, you need to message Tarek Smith and tell Tarek Smith to get Tarek Smith back. I gotta bust his balls.
We need to bring a
bit.
lot of fighters back, I feel like.
Dude, I know. I love Tarek, first of all. I'm just joking around if that didn't come off. But I message Tarek all the time to check in. Every time we announce a card, I'm like, what's the status, bro? What are we talking about? Because I think he's crazy talented, but also before his last fight against Zach Drzmicki, he probably doesn't mind me sharing this, but my man had a little trouble getting his physical done in time. So I had to babysit and drive Miss Daisy and take him to get his physical done. So I got to hang out with him, though, during that time, which I'm very thankful for because I think Tarek's a super impressive young man. Like, if you spend any amount of time with him, you're going to leave just being like, damn, dude, like this kid's got something. There's something about him.
Yeah.
Super smart, super intelligent, crazy dedicated to fighting, like, and talent level out of control. Like we all saw the fight. So more Tarek Smith is a good thing. I agree with you. I agree with you.
I find that pretty much across the board with these fighters. Like,
for sure.
nobody ever really gets to hear their story. They just see them go in the cage,
I know.
put on an impressive show, and oh man, must be nice, you know, being that good at fighting. Like, they don't realize what these kids have gone through. But if I told you I listened to Luke's podcast the whole way out here, just it kept clicking one after another, you know. MMA
Yeah.
And then between that and watching the fights on 247 Live many times and hearing your commentators talk about them, you find out a lot about these guys. They all have a lot in common.
Yeah, man. It's true. Shout out our commentators too. Ty Polk, Ethan Goss, Lucas Siebert, Jake Miklo. like that's part of their job for
Mhm.
the viewer. Like we want to build that narrative. We're very intentional, and Ty comes from a broadcast background, so he's used to like interviewing them ahead of time and taking notes and getting to know them. But that is a huge piece. Like when I go rewatch the fights at home after event night, like I learned stuff too. I'm like, damn, Ty said that. Like I had no idea. So
Right.
now I file that away for the next time I talk to him. And that just makes like that's when you start to become a air quote super fan. Like when you know more about their life,
Right.
you're so much more invested. That's like look at any good UFC fight. They're building that story the whole way up to the fight, and that's why the fight was so good. Like you're so invested in each person, and that's great, man. So, yes, and they followed up with a comment. I say Tarek versus Kyle O'Hare will be great.
Ooh wee.
I feel like you're in my brain or my DMs because that was an idea at one point.
I'd
for
like
sure.
to I'd like to
deja vu
see.
there.
Yeah, little deja vu there.
I'd like to see a little more of both of them. So that'd be a great matchup.
Dude, somebody just popped into this live chat on Instagram, Mobile Miscreant. That is none other than Kassarian Spence from
Oh,
SKN Muay Thai.
listen,
And
there was a guy in my store today wearing that shirt, and I double took it. I was like, is that? And then I forgot Kassarian Spence's name. I was going to go down
Was
and
it
ask
him?
him. No, it wasn't him.
Okay.
But I was going to
Oh,
ask
gonna
him if
talk
he
about
knew
him.
him. Like,
Gotcha,
hey,
gotcha.
man, I think I know a guy from there.
Yeah.
That kid was good.
Very freaking good. Unbelievably good. He's incredible, man. And hey, the podcast is when we talk about things that are technically off the record, but you get a chance to talk about them, right?
Right.
Kassarian Spence might, if you like him, you should probably tune into our next card on January 31st. I'll just say that. And it's something extremely exciting that's never been done in 247 history. That's all I'm going to say.
I can't imagine
I'm
what
gonna
that
leave
would
it.
be.
I'm going to leave it right there for you. That's where I'm going to leave that. So that's fun. What do we got, Paolo? What do we got going on back there? I see you getting up. How you settling into the captain's chair? Round of applause for Andrew Paolo, man in the podcast desk. Look at this guy.
Thank you.
That's an air horn moment, bro. That's an air horn moment.
Sorry, I had to overhit it. My bad.
He's got a lot going on over there, right?
He does.
Oh,
It's
yeah, we
it's
do.
overwhelming. I think it's funny because it's only like video, audio, but then there's these overlays with the banners, and you need to switch cameras. And
Y'all are sitting here making me sound stupid. I'm sitting here looking at my camera. I took a whole mortgage out on to get. And I'm
Wait,
watching it.
What we're not
fall in
telling
front of
these
me.
guys is he just got done hanging all these cameras before he sat in that
Yeah.
chair. So he's got to figure out the buttons for like 10
Yeah.
minutes.
I feel like Brad's the only one around here that advocates for me, man.
Yeah, dude. You notice there if we're not busting your balls, that means we don't like you.
That's
So,
right.
You know what I
I've
mean?
noticed that about you guys.
Yeah, that's how it works. No, Pala's killing it. Shout out Andrew Pala back there. You're going to be seeing and hearing more of him on the podcast moving forward.
I got a shout out for today.
What we got?
I
What we
usually
got?
do a shout out.
I like it. Yeah, dude.
My shout out this time is for Drew Shannon.
Oh,
Probably
that's a
the
well-deserved one.
the best ring announcer around in any amateur fighting. I don't know. I've never seen many other ones, but Drew does a great job every time. He's very professional. He's passionate about what he does. He takes it very seriously. I appreciate Drew very much.
Has a very distinct style too. Doesn't try to rip nobody off. Love that.
I'm with
Truth. I can't say it any better than that. I would say we could have a whole podcast talking about how awesome Drew is, but we are very thankful for Drew Shannon. I'll leave it at that. I tell him that every show.
you. I think you're very lucky to have him. He really does
we
a
are.
nice job.
No, we are, and it's not lost on us.
I mean, I'm just saying this. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure these other promotions don't have a Drew Shannon. I'm pretty
also pretty sure because there's only one Drew Shannon,
Like
ladies and
I'd
gentlemen.
like to know who's out there announcing these other fights and how they do, because
not Drew Shannon.
yeah, they're not Drew
They're
Shannon.
not. They're just not. What up, Brad and Andrew? None other than my father, Martin SRV, just said.
Hey, goat.
What's up? He is the man. I know he got a deer this year.
Dude, 100%. Just slayed a 10-point over the weekend.
Wow.
Nice one.
Hey.
Nice one.
Let's talk about these deer.
Okay, let's talk
I
about
feel
deer.
like Pennsylvania bucks are really big now.
Yeah, they're getting a little out of control.
The point restriction was huge.
That helped. It's like
Huge.
they know what they're doing.
Everybody's pictures are beautiful. Like, I don't get out anymore. I just don't see the point in killing an animal that I have all these animals in my store. So
What a
But,
luxury.
I mean, I enjoy the sport of it, but I'm not going to kill for thrill.
Yeah.
I'm just not. And but man,
It's nice.
the deer, the quality is nice.
Yeah, dude. It's a good time to be a hunter in Pennsylvania for sure. And I think that's an amazing segue straight into meat bucks. Talking about all this amazing meat you have in store. So for people who have never seen the Meat Bucks episode, right? We've done, I don't even know how many of these at this point, a ton. And the way this works is we are going to be voting on the best performance, but now that we're in the venue, we used to do this for every event. Now it's more of a quarterly like overview type award where several events are involved. So this episode includes every fight that's happened in Sunny Days Arena.
Oof.
Since we opened in August, which is crazy. This made the pool to choose from just absolutely bonkers. And Brad texted me, he was like, I felt like I was cramming for an exam or something.
No,
like,
I really was. I was sitting in front of my computer rewatching fights last second because, dude, I had 4 shows.
Yeah, bro.
Some of the names even, I know. I looked at it, I'm like, Amada Mahdi. I'm like, I know that kid was good. I got to rewatch that fight.
Gotta go see it.
I have to.
Yeah.
So I did.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It was
man.
a lot, man. It was a lot.
Your boy Nico's in here, Gazda 94.
Oh, man. He just got promoted.
Big, reliable Nico. I love it, dude. Nice to see you in here again.
He just got promoted, and I found out.
What did he get promoted to?
Purple.
Nice, dude.
He told
Purple
me
gang.
he dropped like 150 pounds.
Through jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
That's
through training. I mean, not just jiu-jitsu. He does the Muay Thai.
Yeah,
he
sure.
does the MMA.
Right on.
I mean, I'm waiting to see him get a fight for you guys, to be honest. Like, he trains a lot.
Send location. Danilo, send him.
I wouldn't mess with him, I'll tell you that.
We got a no way. Nor would I. We got another comment. Ever thought of bringing Winged Sea in? Andrew Palla, how do you feel about us bringing Winged Sea in?
Winged Sea.
Sorry, my microphone cut
Oh,
off.
I thought that was intentional. Just no comment.
I've tried to answer the question 3 times, and it just seems that it won't let me.
We have the if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything filter on his microphone. I'm glad that it's working. Winged Sea, Brad, is like a viral internet superstar fighter. He's actually talented. Like I'm not going to take that away from him. He's pretty talented.
Yes.
However, he is more popular than he is talented right now also, which obviously creates a lot of hate. Like he's getting more attention. He's like,
what's his weight class?
135, I believe. We've tried to book him versus Kyle O'Hare twice.
Freaking go.
We've tried to do it twice.
See, I'm sure Kyle O'Hare's down.
Kyle O'Hare was down both times. Yes, I will say that. And Winged Sea was down both times until he signed the contract, and then he got cold feet both times. So
where's he
unfortunately, Pennsylvania actually, but more like the eastern side of the state a little bit, I think.
There's good wrestling out there too.
Dude, he's talented, and he's built a brand amazingly.
Yes.
Like, dude, he's legitimately popular online. Like, if you're in that circle, he's very popular. And he was like literally just on Ariel Helwani's show. Yeah, because he fought for Anthony Pettis. Here's how popular he is. He fought for Anthony Pettis's promotion, lost, got finished, and still got on Ariel's show because he was the talk of the town, even though he lost. Like, he's got it going on. Like, I do genuinely respect what he's doing with his career, but also in my personal dealings with him, trying to get him a fight hasn't been great.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm not shutting the door on it, but I'm also not going out of my way to pursue it.
Don't hold your breath on it.
Yeah, 100%.
Bring that ass here.
Plus, we got Kyle O'Hare signed, bro. We got we got the one that is that plus the fighting skill to the max, which I think is a good place to start talking about meat bucks.
Yeah.
Because Kyle O'Hare debuted August 9th, made it both his 247 and Sunny Days Arena debut because it was the grand opening. And he did work. He is firmly in contention for the meat bucks as we work through this episode. So definitely one of the ones to watch as we vote. So the way this works, we had a fan vote, which thank you for everyone who voted. There were quite literally hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of votes, which is always awesome to see. We did it differently this time, which was cool. We had an actual Google form for them to vote on so that we didn't have to just count comments like before. Smart. See, we're evolving now. So now we can log every vote, which is great. So we appreciate you guys tuning in and voting. So we're going to start right off the rip with the fan vote, just to tell you who won that. The way it works, the fan vote, the winner gets 2 votes. The runner-up gets 1 vote. and then I get a vote, Brad gets a vote, Pala gets a vote, and Ryan Middleton, not pictured, gets a vote. But I know who he voted for, so that's good.
I'm excited to see the fan vote.
I was shocked. I'll say that. I was genuinely shocked by the fan vote. It was a two-way race to the top, and they were basically deadlocked at like 28% of the vote for a lot of the time. They each had like 28%. Keep in mind, you could vote for literally anyone, like even if they lost. So there were a lot of votes for people who maybe just got 2 or 3 votes, and you know what I mean. So that kind of like spread out the data. But the two at the top were clear from the beginning and held the entire time. And it's not who you think, I don't think.
I'd say Lucas Siebert and Kyle O'Hare, but
that's what I would have said too.
I'm
And
wrong.
I would have been very wrong. The runner-up receiving 1 vote for Meat Bucks contention is none other than Biggie Cheese, Jaden Blake.
Wow, let's go, Biggie
Jaden
Cheese.
Blake. The runner-up gets 1 vote in the bank towards Meat Bucks.
He's a great kid.
Dude,
I love his
love me
energy.
some Jaden Blake. Absolutely love me some Jaden Blake.
He's tough.
Dude, we'll get to it, but his prior fight, bro, that was fight of the night for sure. Secondly, the winner of the fan vote. All right, you know it's not Lucas or Kyle O'Hare, which is shocking. Who else would you throw in that mix?
Bronco, just because how do you not love that guy? Hunter Gerber, maybe, because
Brad knows a thing or two. Bronco Busick wins the fan
was it?
vote.
Yeah, good.
He made a late push on the last day of voting and pulled away from Biggie Cheese. So now Bronco has 2 votes in the chamber, starting with 2. Bronco has something coming up that I might not be authorized to talk about, so I'm not going to say it. It's not with us, but it is very cool. So keep an eye out on Bronco for his next step. He's got something coming up that I think you guys are going to be super excited about.
Bronco's different.
Built
different. Yeah, he seems. I've never seen somebody so calm in a cage,
dude,
and just a technician. Heavyweight.
That's true. He's
Is he a heavyweight?
He's not, but he is. But he's not, but he is.
He's a heavyweight. He's a middleweight. He's a light heavyweight.
Yeah.
He's all of them.
He like just stands there in front of these dudes who got power to knock your head into the 4th row, and he just like, whatever. I'm gonna ninja choke you. Like he's like Gordon. He's like Gordon Ryan. I think he writes down his submission
dude, he
before
did
the
call
fight and like makes it happen. He went for that ninja choke a lot,
bro. He did, and he got it.
And he got
I
it.
mean, sneaky McGee, dude. That Bronco's the man. So just to be clear, Bronco won the fan vote. That does not mean that he won the Meat Bucks yet. Like I said, I have a vote, Brad has a vote, Pala has a vote, and Ryan Middleton has a vote. So we still could, if we all 4 vote for the same person, it's going to be Broncos too.
Yeah, none of us can vote for Bronco, or
he'll,
else he's going to win.
He'll at least tie. I mean, if
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you not to vote for Bronco. I love Bronco.
Let's make that clear.
Let's make it real clear. Let's see. We got Chase Boyd in the comments asking to announce his fight. Should
He's
I do
got a
that?
fight.
Should I
does
do
he?
that? January 31st. Chase Boyd pro debut. I'm not going to do it. But it is signed. It is real. And
How's Chase Boyd doing?
You are going to love it. Chase Boyd's doing great, man. He's Chase Boyd. When's he ever not doing great? Twerking on ring card girls.
I just
Chasing the
haven't seen him.
dream.
I haven't
Chasing
seen
the
him in a
dream.
while. But I know he changed gyms and got a black belt.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Gracie Barra, Beaver County, and Yinzer boxing guy. So,
Okay.
And Matt Factory now, I believe, on the side a little bit. So he's working with the best of the best in town for sure. And he has a fight that real one. Like if you're a 247 lifer, you're going to be very excited about this fight, I think. And especially I'm excited to promote it. And just
Not that excited.
dude, I
Not
can't-
that excited. to
I'm very
promote it.
excited.
Or else
dude.
you'd promote it right
Damn.
now.
Damn, Brad. Brad with the logic. God dang.
He's asking you to do
God
it.
dang. All right.
No,
I'm going to say it. It's the podcast. Chase Boyd is fighting a rematch
Let's go.
against Brogan Andres
Oh boy.
on January 31st.
Wow.
Right here inside Sunny Days.
What
Arena.
happened in the last time they fought?
Chase choked him out. Rear naked choke.
Dude, Brogan's no joke.
Brogan tossed. Chase had one of my favorite posts in recent memory on his Instagram. He posted the ridiculous hip toss that Brogan hit him. Brogan's judo is sick.
Sick. His jiu-jitsu is sick.
Oh, yeah. His jiu-jitsu's sick too. He tossed Chase like a sack of potatoes, and Chase edited it with that clip from Talladega Nights where he's just spinning in the car and he's like upside down. He's like, how it felt. I'm like, that's awesome. But
Nice.
Chase rallied from that, took his back, choked him out. Here's what's crazy, right? Chase is making his pro debut. They fought at Brawlenberg 8 back in August of 2021, I think, was that
my
card.
time.
Crazy. And Brogan has fought 11 times as a professional. And Chase is making his pro debut. Brogan's 4-6
Well,
with a
Chase
no
had a
contest.
lot of fights, right? Amateur.
He
he
has
like
a robust.
8-1
I
or-
think he has
he-
10 now. I think
he had
got
a lot
10.
of fights.
So he did, but Brogan's activity level
Yeah.
is like next level, dude. And obviously, we saw what Brogan did in the cage for us. The last 2 times he fought for us, he beat Nico Petrides and Taylor Cahill.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
dude, Taylor Cahill is a tough dude.
Yes.
He just picked up a win this weekend too.
Right.
Shout out.
I would never bet against Taylor Cahill. I don't care who he's stepping in there with. Like
Dude's tough.
he's like James Leto, and like they're gonna get it
Dog.
done. They're
Dog.
dogs, you know. And Brogan, man, he impressed. That's
Weathered
why.
the storm, bro, and just took it to him.
That's why I have so much respect when he went through him and Nico,
I
and
know.
I'm just like, this guy's pretty good.
It was crazy. That was a crazy run that he was. Yeah.
That actually
Brogan.
might have been one of our last Meat Bucks podcasts.
Oh, dang. It really
Brogan
might
was
have
in the
been.
running
Really-
for it.
Gosh,
really
no
might
way.
have been.
Yeah.
Was it?
Something close to that.
Who knows, dude? I can't keep track of these either. So, yeah, Chase Boyd versus Brogan Andres, January 31st. Tickets will be on sale very soon. We have some super exciting things.
That's a crazy good fight.
Yeah, dude. We have a new ticketing service.
Can you let
coming.
us know? Will that be the main event? I mean, that's
So as of now, it is the main event.
okay.
However,
If there's a bigger pro
Correct.
fight,
We don't
or a
know
tight
yet.
belt on the line or something.
we're not 100% sure yet that it will stay the main event, but as of now, it's the only signed pro fight.
That's a really nice event right there. That's
Mhm.
a really good fight.
Dude, so good. So good. We have the Kyle O'Hare versus Bobby Smith title fight. We already announced that. So that's
What?
happening on the same card. You missed it.
Wow.
You missed it, Brad. You missed it. Bobby Smith, teammate of Brogan Andres, also at Route 250. So Bobby beat Joel Martinez and for us, and then he just won a belt. Was it BCM? I want to say he won BCM's belt out in Ohio.
That's funny. I was going to talk about Joao Martinez as I turned in today because I was listening to, I think, James Leto.
Yeah.
On MMA Fancast and just how active he is and how I'm just impressed with James Leto right now. Just his mentality and
Big James Leto.
he just
guy
wants to
over
fight
here.
the best.
I agree.
I'm not a big James Leto guy, but how can you?
How
not
can
be?
you not
How
be?
can you
Exactly.
not be? Like
Exactly.
you got to respect his grind. And I was thinking about Joao Martinez. Like that dude fought like 8 times
He
in a
did.
year for you.
His activity. It was like
He'll fight
It was
anybody.
like every card for a
Like
while.
you got to respect
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Like
Muay
people that
Thai.
are just going to take any fight. Like you're here to be
Yeah.
a fighter.
Take-
Fight.
Take the fight.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
He was doing MMA, Muay Thai, kickboxing. He probably
I-
would have grappled
I
if we
feel like
asked.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Who did he just fight for, Pala? Do you remember? Made Men, maybe?
I might have seen him floating around on the Made Men.
Yeah,
page.
he fought in Ohio. I think he lost another decision, if I'm not mistaken. Wrestling continues to be his kryptonite, but get him on
That's
the feet,
okay,
bro. He's
man. You learn more from losing.
100%, especially
you
as
know?
an amateur.
As an amateur, it doesn't matter.
Had to do it.
a little slower for emphasis. I like
Had to
that.
do it. Let him know.
All right, this is going to be a 6-hour podcast if we don't dig into actual.
I think we're
meat
doing
bucks.
pretty good. We're
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
Okay, I agree with you. Actually, we're good.
I'm
good.
not
Let's
going to
riff.
touch on every fight because
We can't.
No.
So normally on this, we would kind of go through every fight, talk about it, but we've got about 400 fights to sift through. So we'll start with Jaden and Bronco because they were the fan vote. So you guys already know they're firmly in the running. So what Jaden did, no big deal. He wins by guillotine, if my memory serves, at the grand opening on August 9th. And then he comes back in November to fight Stout's Logan Pryor in what was, for me, easily the fight of the night. Just back and forth dog stuff happening all night. I know Jaden hurt his hand in that fight. You could visibly see him in the cage. I'm not like revealing his medical diagnosis. You could just literally see him in the cage shaking his hand a lot. Like you could tell it was bothering him, but he kept throwing it anyway. It was like, doesn't matter. Got that dog in him.
He's got the dog in him for sure.
Neither guy would go down. So going 2-0 in a 3-month span is pretty nuts, but to do it the way he did it is very deserving. So I'm super glad to see he snagged that runner-up vote because my boy Biggie Cheese definitely deserved it. So
He
that
definitely
was sick.
does. Definitely. And you know what's crazy is out of all that, I wanted to talk about his opponent, Chase D'Angelo,
Yeah, dude.
because I've watched him fight and lose 3 times for you guys. But I love Chase D'Angelo. When his first fight, I think he fought TJ Sloan.
Yeah. Kyle Geisinger first.
Oh, Kyle Geisinger. And
Yeah.
It was not a great fight.
Yeah.
He didn't look he
was
looked
tentative.
nervous.
Yeah, he was
He
tentative.
didn't look very polished. Then he fought TJ Sloan.
Yes.
And I'm like, damn, this boy's been training.
Yeah. Big difference.
I was impressed. And then he fought the Big Cheese, and he looked amazing, bro. He has improved each fight
so much
as a fighter can improve, I would say.
I couldn't agree more.
So as an 0-3 fighter, if he's hanging his head, he needs to be kicked in his ass because he's doing a great job.
Totally, man.
I'm very proud of that kid. He's taking tough fights. He's not picking people that he doesn't care about the record. I mean, you can see it when he walks in there and he competes.
Yep.
And he's there to get better. And I think he's going to be a good fighter.
Dude, I totally agree.
I really do.
I literally told him exactly that after the fight. I was like, dude, I'm sure you're down. Like, you just lost the fight. But let me tell you, like, I've never seen somebody improve to this degree between fights. Like, each one got so much better.
His striking is pretty damn good right now.
Got way better. Dude, he cracked Jaden in that fight for sure.
I'm pretty sure he dropped him in that fight too in the first round.
Yeah, he definitely did. That was a banger too.
Yeah.
Shout out Biggie Cheese being in like 2 bangers.
And he's young.
Wins.
Biggie Cheese is young.
Very
right?
young.
He's
Very
20.
young.
He's 20.
Mm-hmm.
Super young, still developing, high ground guy. So you know they're taking good care of him.
But what's good about him too is like he can take a lot of punishment.
Yeah.
And get it done. Broken hand, finish the fight.
Exactly.
That's scary.
He also has something that I don't know that science has ever proven this, but he lost a ton of weight, to get to where he is. And I feel like people who carried a ton of weight their whole life and then got thin are like
almost like muscle memory.
Exactly. Like Alex Volkanovski weighed like 230 when he played rugby. Yeah.
I mean, no wonder he has so much power.
Dude, exactly. Just like the power and toughness and like can't put him away. Like there's something that comes with that.
Yeah.
That Jaden just has that might be a little bit of a cheat code for him. So that's awesome.
He's got a hell of a gas tank too.
Dude, imagine carrying, it's like he was carrying 2 of him his whole life and now he's half that. Like he probably feels amazing.
Good for him.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Biggie Cheese with the vote. You might get another vote. You never know. You have to hang around and see. Let's see what happens. Also on the grand opening card, we had a contender in Travis Hudson.
Yes.
I think that one's worth talking about a little bit.
I do too.
What happened in that one, Brad? Break it down.
So from what I saw, I bought the Team Moose shirt. I was wearing it up in
Nice.
the meat box.
You got one? Hell yeah.
I love Moose. I think he's a great man. I think he's a wonderful boxer. His hand speed and
facts.
It's amazing to watch. And man, what I wrote down about that one. Let's see what I wrote down.
Check your boarding pass.
Because I'm checking my boarding pass. But I thought it was funny because I wrote down great flying knee to straight right. What a knockdown at the end of the first round, which damn, bro.
That was
he
sick.
should have ended it in the first round, right? Like
Maybe Saved by the Bell.
he knocked him down and hesitated a second.
It's true.
But like
that was sick though.
And then next round, it was the same type of thing. Moose's hands were just overwhelming this guy. And yeah, I said that. And I said Hudson eventually gets his back and gets the rear naked choke. That's why it's MMA. Moose dominated the stand-up, but eventually BJJ prevailed.
Look at this guy writing little scripts. I like that. That was nice.
Jiu-jitsu's real, guys.
It's very real. Very real, as anyone who doesn't know jiu-jitsu quickly finds out when they try jiu-jitsu.
Exactly. But
super real.
Yeah, I thought Moose had that fight in the bag, dude. Oh my gosh. And then just like that. I don't remember if I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about, oh yeah, you think it's over. And then all of a sudden, last second, somebody catches a punch, somebody catches a submission. You can never give up. That's it. I mean, it was like the end of the fight. He caught him.
Yep. MMA is the best for that, dude. That's why it's like every second is such high stakes. I always say it's like if football had a 60-point play. Like, that's MMA. Like, even if you're down by 59,
Yes.
you can still win on one play. That's MMA, dude. But yeah, dude, shout out Travis Hudson. Chase Boyd commenting doesn't seem to be a fan of Travis Hudson's. I have no idea why.
Oh, did it?
Chase, why don't you
Oh,
like Travis
I got
Hudson?
that. You told me that story.
I have no idea why. Chase probably just tripping out there. I don't know. Probably unfounded. So did you have anything else from the grand opening show you wanted to talk about? I can't remember.
Bronco was on that one.
Yeah. We
we
just briefly touched it, but yeah, go ahead on that.
We
one.
did briefly touch.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else to touch on that fight, though.
Just cool, calm, collected, first round submission.
It's like he puts it in a box and you
Just-
open it up after and find out he wanted a ninja choke.
Yeah. Kind of just does what Bronco wants to do, dude.
Broncos,
Savage.
He's amazing. Chase, and then Cal O'Hare and Tommy DeVito. Did we talk about that fight?
I don't think we really did too much, did we?
I was super impressed with Cal O'Hare. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw his purple hair and like some of the things he was doing and acting, I'm like, who the frick is this kid? And then, I listened to some podcasts and I found out, okay, he's actually kind of the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I really appreciate him. I do.
Same.
Like to the fullest. I think he's
100%.
so cool. I listened to his podcast. Like, he's a nerd, plays video game. Like, but dude, he's so good at what he does.
Yeah. Super talented.
He's so
kid.
knowledgeable, and like his social media presence is there.
Off the charts.
He's locked in, man. And
Very dedicated in all
it's
aspects.
it's a very nice thing to see. He's a master in his craft, It's special to see.
He's also, I think he's easily Lucas Siebert to a degree was the same, but Kyle is like Lucas on crack. Like the
Yeah.
level to which he's doing it and the traction that he's
Yeah.
picked up.
It
and
seems like it might be a little more natural for Kyle.
he's great at it, man.
Yeah.
And all that to say, none of that matters if he's not a talented fighter. And
Exactly.
and his skills are there, man.
They're
he's out
over.
of
They're
control.
way over there. Like what I wrote about Cal. I mean, he's 125 pounds.
Yeah.
You know how small that is?
Tiny, dude.
Tiny, but he's got good
He's big for
size
25.
For
He is-
125. He's got power. I
Yeah.
think he could knock somebody out at 125.
He definitely can. There's no doubt in my mind he will get
and
a
I don't.
knockout at
I
25.
mean, it's hard to knock people out when you're only 125 pounds.
for sure.
I'm excited about this guy. I hope he, like you said, he's on the next card. That's really exciting. I love what he brings to the sport. What he brings at 247.
Yeah,
I think
couldn't agree more.
He's a great time.
Yeah, dude. Honored to have him under our banner and get to, promote a title fight of his. We got Will Moriarty saying the 31st card is fire. I agree, Will. And thanks for popping in.
From what
dude.
I've heard so far, it's pretty fire. That's for sure.
He said when I compared Kyle to Lucas, Will said, nah, dudes don't want to kill Kyle like they did Lucas. People did hate Lucas, that's for sure. Lucas was very hated for a while. But I feel like Lucas got over on people too. I feel like he turned the tables on everyone over time, which is beautiful to see. But Kyle does have a title fight for us on January 31st. And it is, to your point, real quick, it's at 35, not 25. How about that?
Big
By
time
Kyle's
knockout
request.
power.
By Kyle's request.
Can he get that heavy? Is he gonna have to eat pasta
He
every day?
just still shows up at 25 just to prove a point.
Maybe Lucas. People are starting to accept him because he's what 8-0, 6-0. What's his record?
At a point, it's just undeniable. I think he's 6-0, but at a point, you're just undeniable.
What was he amateur?
Oh yeah, true. Also 6-0, 5-0 maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like 11 or 12-0 overall.
I mean, eventually,
At some point,
I
yeah.
think maybe Lucas talked a lot. That's what people didn't like.
They definitely didn't like it. Yeah, they're like, who?
But
does
then,
this
like,
kid think
he's
he
backed
is?
it up every time.
What? Yeah. What are you gonna say about him at this point, dude? He's taken every challenge in front of
But
him.
now Cal talks a lot, but it's funny.
Yeah.
People are okay with it. Maybe it's because he's 125, but Lucas is only what 135.
35, yeah.
Hmm.
Kyle is there's a silliness and a lightheartedness to
So
Kyle.
you're telling me Cal could fight Lucas?
Yeah, allegedly.
Wow, that seems like a mismatch, bro.
Be
Lucas
wild.
looks way bigger than
He
him.
does. He actually does look way bigger now that you put it that way.
He's so tall.
Lucas just commented and said, "I was right." Yeah. He didn't tell a lie on the way up, dude. He didn't, like, everything he was saying came true.
What do you
Lucas Siebert,
Yeah, he
like
did.
the smack
And
he was talking.
I just listened to a podcast with Lucas, and he pretty much manifested everything in his life, bro.
It's crazy.
Keep doing it, brother. Write
mean,
that shit down and make it come true.
Hey, dude, there's a handful of fighters that we've ever signed to multi-fight deals. Lucas is one, Justin Patton's one, and Kyle O'Hare. Like, there's a reason why. These are guys that are on a different path for sure. They're on a different level. So definitely seen it from Lucas from the jump, man. It's been impressive.
The biggest eye opener for me was in my test cramming. I was finding out like the actual rankings of Lucas and James Lato. Like, impressive, bro.
Yeah, very. That's what you were saying. I haven't even looked, but James has to be number one AMI in PA now, and probably New Jersey.
I mean, it's like in
probably the Northeast.
Northeast, yeah.
That's insane.
He's like top 5 with
Is he
Canada.
8-1 now?
Yeah, who did he lose to?
He lost to a dude, Chris Drogue from Upgraded Industries in Ohio, who that dude is a savage.
Yeah.
That's a savage. I didn't see the fight, though. It's for Made Men, I think.
Okay.
Or a different promotion at any rate.
But yeah, I was listening to Lucas, and he talked about going to the UFC and being on Contender Series and stuff. And I really hope he gets that shot.
He's on that path.
I mean, how could he not be? I mean, when you're ranked, like nationally top 15 or something.
Yeah, dude. You got the D1.
How don't they
background.
give you a chance? Like, you're undefeated AMI and
coming.
pro. Like,
I think it's coming.
What are you waiting on?
Yeah, it's coming for him. I'm sure Lucas has big things in the works.
He definitely does. He's very calculated.
Perhaps.
If I had to guess.
Very calculated.
It's awesome, dude. That's one of my favorite things about being in this position and promoting fights is watching guys go from, we literally had Lucas's amateur debut for us all the way up to now a pro title fight, being a pro champion.
I love that he was
have seen everything in between. Great, dude. Walk-on mentality.
James
shows.
Yeah,
it shows, man.
It does. It shows. And you can work hard and get there.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing. That's awesome.
Yeah. So after 247 MMA at the venue, the grand opening, we had obviously 247 MMA at the venue 2, which was our second MMA fight card here. And it was a small one, but that said, there is one fight for sure that stands out to me and potentially more. What do you have on this one, Brad? What notes do you have for 2?
Yeah, there's only one fight really that made my balls tingle. And that was Hunter Gerber and Ernie Switzer,
I think. It could be Switzer, though.
Look, man, I am a Hunter Gerber fan. I've seen him come up as you did. He was not always in the shape he's in today.
Yeah. Yep.
And to hear him talk about the Cahill brothers and stuff and what they've done for him in his life, man, I could have cried listening to him.
It's powerful, dude.
And to see the passion he had.
Yeah.
Whew, man, that was really, really special for me. I feel about Hunter Gerber like I do about Chase D'Angelo, just like a kid who's just all in and like he believes in what he's doing and he's putting in the work and it's rewarding him. And I just I would love to watch this kid just be successful. I really would.
100%, man. That was good. He did have, just so people get the reference, in Hunter Gerber's post-fight speech, he said that it made his balls tingle, which was kind of awesome.
Yeah, it was. It
definitely
was
some Derek Lewis vibes there, which you love to see. But yeah, so Hunter submitted Ernie Switzer with a guillotine, I believe, in 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Very fast submission. Super impressive performance. Like you said, the journey he's been on, special. Again,
the first couple sprawls, maybe you saw him on. He took some L's. Like, he was chubby.
Yeah.
But like to watch him just chisel himself into what he wants to be. But he found the right mentors, and it really
matters, man.
It really makes me happy.
Got to find your people. And he definitely seems like he found his.
You feel how you want to feel about the Cahill brothers, but they're good people, man. And it's really nice to see them impact somebody else's life like that.
I agree.
For me, it is.
It's great to be giving back and clearly creating better opportunities for Hunter, giving him some direction too. And he's talented, man, as you saw.
He is.
Talented kid. I'm excited to see what's next for him, dude.
Dude, he's
run
looking
it.
scary.
Yo,
he's
Hunter.
looking scary.
Hunter, what are you doing? What are you doing January 31st?
He's probably
bro?
ready. I'm sure he'll sign him.
Yeah, let's go. Let's run it January 31st. That fight stood out for me on the second card. There was actually another one that had my attention. That was Sean Livingston.
Yes.
So he fought for us in Bell Vernon as well and looked amazing on that card, I believe.
He's looked amazing in every fight.
That was his MMA debut I think he had 3 fights in like 3 months or something.
What did I say to you? I said, can we get like Sean Livingston versus Sky Lesko?
Bro.
You're like, they're teammates, bro.
I'm
I was like,
well,
dang
if they weren't teammates, though, you're
Dang
onto something there. Dude, that would be such a good fight.
Wouldn't it?
It's probably happened in the
I mean, it
room a lot.
probably happens every day, but
Well, we got Will Moriarty and Lucas Siebert in the chat for sure. Tell us who wins that fight, guys. Sell out your teammates. Let
I'm
us know.
thinking Sky Lesko. Sky Lesko
Making picks.
He's scary, powerful, and
Crazy athlete. One of the most insane athletes.
When he knocked the last guy out, I think it was
Wicker.
I think it was at
Bell Vernon,
the ice skating rink thing. Just watching his eyes locked in on that dude's chin as he was pounding it.
He's a beast.
My God.
He's a beast, man.
He is a sniper.
Yeah. Yeah, truly. He's a scary athlete.
Yeah.
Like you gotta dude, him versus Sean, though, if we were just running a fantasy matchup.
I'm taking Sky Lesko, bro.
It's hard to vote against power.
I like Sean Livingston too, but I think Sky is
Sean's
tough.
I think if Sean could get him down, it could get a little interesting for Sky. Sean's top control, and here's the thing, like we're going to talk about 247 MMA at the Venue 3 as well, but Sean won on both cards for us, but had a significant step up in competition for the 247 MMA at the Venue 3 and arguably looked even better in that one. So he fought Josh Newhart from Finishers MMA. He's a brown belt. He's a 10th Planet brown belt. One of the best gyms in PA. Like every time we get Finishers, 10th Planet Bethlehem here, those dudes bring the heat, man. They're so good to work with, such good fighters, and Sean Livingston just absolutely took it to him in that one. So Sean.
Wait. Didn't he fight the guy that was like a rugby player from Slippery Rock?
That was at 247 MMA too, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I skipped ahead to 3.
Oh, my bad.
Just so Sean did win twice, by the way. Just like Jaden Blake, Sean also went 2-0. So that carries some weight. If you win twice, that's I'm no mathematician. Winning twice is better than winning once, though. That means something. Will Moriarty said no comment, by the way. That's not fun.
You can't.
He knows. You know who it is. Just say it.
He can't comment on it.
I know, but it's fun. It's fun to dream. But yeah, Sean, crazy impressive, dude. We actually made Sean an offer for January 31st. That was very intriguing, but unfortunately, he's unavailable that day. We're going to look to push that to March, though. But needless to say, I'm excited about Sean's future, no matter where it goes. But definitely hope to keep him in the 247 cage. He's very impressive.
They're both very polished, him and Sky. Sky's more
explosive.
Yeah, it seems like he's just goes out there with he doesn't need a plan. He doesn't need anything. He's just gonna whoop your ass
for sure. Sky's a dog, man. I want to get Sky back too. Let me know when. Maybe we should get Sky in like Muay Thai.
I think I wanted to vote for Sky on the first ever podcast. The first ever
first ever Meat Bucks.
Was it the
Fred Malander.
The one he threw the backflip after.
Yeah,
the freaking walk off KO. That was
a nasty KO.
Bro.
That was a nasty KO.
My boy Sean Pullen was sitting next to me. He's like, dude, he keeps sticking his chin out like he's gonna get knocked out, and it was like
boom,
knocked out. I was like, wow.
Like I said, yeah, that was a good one, man. So that was 247 MMA at the Venue 2. It was a very small card. Not that we need to rehash any of this, but that week will live forever in our minds as like a week from hell.
Yeah, it was like 9/11. You'll never forget it. You know what I mean?
Seriously.
That was a rough.
We had so many fights pull out, and it was just unbelievable.
But you can only go up from there.
The show goes on.
The next card was amazing.
247 MMA at the Venue 3 was absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. I do want to shout out one quick thing in between. And I think he is in contention for the Meat Bucks and worth mentioning. Justin Michael from 10th Planet Massery won the Road to WNO 30 grappling super fight bracket, our first ever bracket. It was loaded up with the area's very best grapplers, and it was just an open weight tournament. The winner gets a spot on the Flow Grappling WNO 30 card. Justin Michael won an insanely close finals against Jerry Rayburn, which was super fun.
10th
Insanely
Planet
fun.
Massery.
Yeah.
Isn't there another
Might be-
guy?
maybe
Jeremiah Butler.
Jeremiah Butler, baby.
Oh,
Is
isn't
that
there
your thing?
another
Jeff
guy?
Mock?
Jeff.
Mhm.
You
freaking
love Jeff Mock,
bro.
dude? Who doesn't love Jeff Mock?
That
though?
dude's a fuck. He's a beast.
You could say it.
My God. So they got those 3 guys all training at the same gym.
And more.
Jeez, bro.
That's the scary
I was
part.
going to say, why didn't Jeff Mock get in that WNO card?
He's so small, I think.
Oh.
It was open weight, so technically he could have, but still, if you're 135,
Yeah,
going
Jeremiah
against-
Butler's, he's a problem too.
yeah,
Big
yeah.
time.
No, dude, I just reached out to like all the local gyms, and I was like, if you had to send your gladiator, like who would you pick to represent your gym in a winner takes all
And
kind
he
of
won it all.
And then he won it all.
They sent the right gladiator.
They sent the right guy. That's why
Jeez.
Jeff Mock didn't enter.
Right. Oof.
But yeah, dude, that was sick. That was a sick event. I think even though it was grappling, and I think grappling doesn't have quite the steam that MMA does, certainly worth mentioning that Justin Michael did that, and it was insanely impressive and a really cool moment for the scene in general. So shout out Justin Michael for that. You can be voted for. And then 247 MMA at the Venue 3, November 8th.
That was a great card.
I loved that card so much, dude. So much. Everything about it, honestly.
Well, so go through. You want to go through the whole card? What do you want?
No, we don't need to go through the whole card, but who stands out? Like when you're browsing, when you're just looking at that, what stands out to you the most?
I highlighted a few. Ahmad Ahmadi versus Jacob Kennedy, I thought was a wonderful matchup by you guys. I know it was 20-year-old versus 30-year-old, but it was 2 guys that fought.
Yes.
Like they were great size matchup. They
Both
both
very lanky for that division,
yeah,
for sure.
and they both put the pressure on each other. And I was very impressed by the 20-year-old Ahmad Ahmadi.
He was impressive.
A lot of great slams, a lot of great takedowns, a lot of good control. He took some shots. They both had good striking. And Ahmad just, got it done with the rear naked choke, which was
It was nice. That was a great
And I mean,
performance.
he like transitioned through a few. He was trying to get the arm triangle.
Yeah.
He flipped to his belly. Then he just choked him out without hooks. But you know what? It's okay. I thought it was wonderful. I thought he did a great job. I thought it was a great fight, great matchup.
No doubt. This card had a lot. I'm peeking at your notes. This card had a lot of bangers. Jacob Straley versus Matt Archie. You arm triangle somebody to sleep in 30 seconds, you're going to get consideration for meat bucks. That's just how that works.
Yeah, I wrote down next to Jacob Straley, great BJJ at 19 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that was
Yeah, 19
amazing.
years old, MMA debut. You go do that. That's winning right there, my friend.
And I listened to Matt Archie on the MMA fan.
Oh,
cast
nice.
on the
I didn't
way.
know you had one. Nice. I
He was-
can't keep up with Luke Payson. He's got the
Dude, he does.
pace.
I mean,
Pace.
he goes hard. But Matt Archie was the guy that got to walk out on the
Yeah.
number 2.
Oh,
'cause
dude.
his fighter pulled out 10 minutes before the freaking fight.
Bro, that was
Easy.
easy.
Now,
Yeah, we can talk about that.
he
real
has a
quick.
cool story too, though.
Who?
Like Matt
Which guy?
Archie. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
learned
yeah.
from Luke Payson.
Oh
like,
yeah.
he was in the Navy.
Mhm.
He grew up with like a keto and stuff, but then he had kids in his 20s.
That's yeah.
And then he came back to fighting. He's 35 years old and he's
It is
fighting.
impressive, dude. You gotta shout out somebody. I give props to everyone who
Yeah.
makes that walk, first of all,
Absolutely.
right off the rip. But to do it after knowing that you might be out of your physical prime, or at least nearing the end of your physical prime, and we'll keep it real, amateur MMA, you can't get paid unless you sell tickets. Like you can make ticket commission or get sponsors and things like that, but you literally legally cannot earn a fight purse. So you're basically doing it for the love of the game. And to still go out and do it, and he literally just hit me up today saying he wants on January 31st. So
But,
like,
like what he's shown his kids is that you got to put yourself out there.
Put
know?
yourself
I mean,
out there.
like
Go
the
for it.
lessons he's teaching his kids from this is invaluable.
that is
So,
very cool. That is very cool, man. I
I'm
love
impressed.
stuff like that. Then we had what might be the fastest submission in 247 Fighting Championships history. And I think it is, but we need to do the math. Not positive. It's not the fastest finish. I'm positive about that.
This would help me make my vote. I'll tell you that.
I'm pretty sure it's the fastest submission. If there's any fact checkers out there watching, check it. But Joey Perry,
I'm pretty sure Joey Perry knocked him out before he submitted.
flash knockout for sure. Knocked him on his butt.
I mean, he He definitely rocked him.
Dropping somebody and transitioning straight. Normally, you'll see like a rear naked choke or an arm triangle after you rock somebody. Like
Was that
something to choke.
novice amateur?
It was. Yeah. And then going for an arm bar, though, and
Well,
finishing an arm bar.
He probably would have been way faster if he could have ground and pounded him
That's
out.
true. That's true.
That would have been over in 3 seconds.
That's true. It was very fast. That was very fast. I think the fastest finish so far is still Julian Flannery with Sheldon Nyoff. It was like 9 seconds. I think that's the fastest one. And then I think our boy, dude, please come back. Joe LaRocca, Bazooka Joe, had a 13-second knockout over my dog. What? Oh my God, I can't think of his name right now. I'm turning into Ryan. Bang. Yinzer Boxing. Bang. What's his real name? Oh my God.
Yinzer Boxing.
Loeffert. Jacob Loeffert.
Oh.
Wow, that was embarrassing.
Where's Jake Zach been?
Mulleting. Just carving that mullet. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea, but I love Jake Zach too.
Me too.
But yeah, those were some insanely fast finishes. But in terms of a fast submission, Joey Perry, I think, has the record.
I like
what he did.
I like Joey Perry's story. I like
Mhm.
his mindset now. I like his energy. I'm a big Joey Perry fan. After that performance, I said, "What kind of meat do you like?"
Nice.
It's really it's tough, man. It's really tough. He's top 2 contender for me right now.
Yeah, man. His story, like you said, is great. What he's overcome in his personal life is nothing to take lightly, and it's something to definitely commend and give him all the props in the world for what he's overcome and now using fighting to make a better life for himself. And January 31st, Joey Perry is back in the 247 Fighting Championships cage to fight Stout's Max Jarrell
Ooh, baby.
at 135. So we got a little Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh heat in that one. And
Let's go.
I love
That's a
that
great
matchup.
fight,
Let's
dude.
go.
That's a good fight.
it's such a good fight, dude. Super stoked about that fight. So
And Joey Perry's trying to be active.
Very
He
active.
is not. He wants to fight, and that's what I love about his mentality. That's
he's not young. He's not old either.
he has, but 2 kids.
I think so. He has at least one kid. I'm not positive if he has 2, but he for sure has at least
Maybe
one.
it's a 2-year-old.
Could be.
Okay.
Could have 2 kids. I don't know. I'm not the Joey Perry biographer, but he's crazy talented. And this fight with Max Jarrell is going to say a lot about both guys, I think. And they're both at very interesting points in their young careers. And there's a lot to learn for both of them out of this one.
Would
one
you
way or
say
another.
Max is a striker
Definitely.
and Joey's a wrestler?
Definitely. But did Joey not sit Travis
Joey
Fry
can
on his
strike.
butt?
No,
in
Joey
3
can
seconds?
strike.
Yeah. I mean,
Obviously, he can strike.
you don't want to get hit in the face by Joey Perry, nonetheless.
I don't think you want to get taken down by him either.
No, it's a fun fight. Max is crazy talented, super slick,
His kicks are brutal.
crazy kicks. He's very smooth.
He's a great striker.
very smooth. That's
He
the word I
is.
think of when I think of Max.
He's like a baby face
Yeah.
killer.
He is.
He's
He
like
get- Bro, he gets mad at us every time we post his fight posters. He's like, "Can't you use a different picture of me?" I'm like, "Hey, that's what you look like.
Can't
I'm
you grow
sorry."
a mustache?
Yeah, I think this all the time when I see myself. Like, "Oh, can I just look different?" Sorry, bro.
He
You can't.
strikes me as a dude who's like been training since he was 7 or something.
Yeah, I
you know?
truly don't know if he has.
I
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
But
It
like,
does seem that
he
way.
just looks so young and like really polished on the stand-up game.
Yeah.
That
Very comfortable. Like you can just tell, you can just watch somebody move in the cage.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have to throw a strike or do anything. You just literally watch him move and be like, "Oh, that dude knows what he's doing."
that's a really good matchup.
Love that fight. That is also January 31st. We've been sharing a lot of January 31st goodies here, so keep an eye out for them tickets when they go live, ladies and
Heck yeah.
gentlemen. After Joey Perry on that card, we had a few good fights. Brian Mitchell improved to 3-0, won a decision. We had George Scheib get a first-round knockout. George Scheibe. I learned how to say that correctly. Now I need to actually use it. George Scheibe got a first-round knockout. The first knockout in Sunny Days Arena history, by the way.
Ooh.
How crazy that it took that long.
4 cards.
And
Shout out Matt Factory.
And we booked Julian Flannery versus Jeremy Riley the card before that, which I would have gunned to my head, said easily that fight's ending in a knockout, just bag it up, and it didn't.
Nope.
So that was a great fight though too. We kind of
Isn't that how it always happens?
I know.
though?
Every
Like,
time you're like positive, it's a knockout. Nope. So those happened, and then we had Biggie Cheese versus Logan Pryor, which we talked about. Insane banger, fight of the night
War.
type
Then you
hype.
had another banger you talked about.
Sean
too.
Livingston and Josh Newhart. And then we got into
2 more bangers.
2 more bangers to finish the night. I know this first one you liked a lot, so I'll let you run with this one a
I
little
did
bit.
like it a lot. I'm a huge Noah Gaudiello fan. I had no idea who Cal Venzel was, but I saw a lot of Venzel shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, he must be good. I'm like, but he's not beating Noah Gaudiello. And I think Gaudiello come out with like was it Jesus is King?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Man, I just loved it. And he's at like Devotion MMA.
he is. Yes.
That's amazing, bro. I love it.
Great team, man. I freaking love those
And I
guys.
listened to like how he made the change. He knew he needed more MMA, more partner. Like, great story. He's on a good
Yeah.
path.
He is. He's a great kid.
He had the broken jaw, but man, that Cal Venzel really brought the heat.
You can't really say enough about the fact, like, I feel the exact same way as you about Noah Gaudiello. I
Mhm.
think he's a dog. I think he's talented. I think how we were talking about Lucas and Kyle O'Hare, he might not be that presence online,
Right.
but he is that person in his personal life in terms of taking it very seriously, super dialed in spiritually, mentally, physically, like every level.
Yep.
Also, this is really funny. I asked him if he wanted on January 31st, and he said he's a UPS driver.
Yes.
And
I saw that. He said he was delivering boxes up here all the time.
yeah, dude.
That was so
He
cool.
was like, I can't really commit to January 31st because I'm just going to be working like crazy for Christmas, UPS. Like, he's not going to be able to train much. So, dude, I'm out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, work
The month prior.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm out with my dog taking Babs to shit, and there's a UPS driver coming
it's
down the
him.
street, and it starts honking its horn, and I'm like,
Oh,
what's this guy?
that's
I'm like,
so
wave,
good.
whatever. And then he pulls up. I'm like, that's Noah Gaudiello.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, well, you know where I live now, dude. It was so crazy.
Now, you know that kid works a lot. I mean, Noah, comment in if you're listening, bro. How many hours a week are you working right now?
Yeah. Talk about a rush at strip district.
Does anybody even go to the store
I
anymore?
don't think.
I'm pretty sure UPS or Amazon delivers everything. Like, people
Yeah.
buy deodorant on
Oh,
Amazon.
for sure, man.
It's
cheaper.
crazy.
It's cheaper. Get that 3-pack.
Those poor UPS drivers, they don't get enough love.
They really don't at all. And so
Could you
Noah
imagine
Gaudiello
Christmas
deserves it,
being
yeah.
a UPS driver?
No, truly, I can't.
It'd be worse than cutting meat at Strip District Meats, I think. It'd have to be.
Yeah, you're right. The grind and just the travel and everything. At least you get to be.
I
like,
mean, I
in one
guess your
place.
truck's only so big, but do you have to go back and refill it?
That probably. How does that work? Could you imagine the depression when you clear it out? Then like, all right, I'm gonna load it back
Like
up.
3 more times today.
Oof.
Shit.
That is brutal. Kyle Venzel, all that to say, insanely impressive. Also 19 years old.
Yeah, he brought the heat.
He's
man.
now 4-0, and Noah had his moments for sure, especially late. I think if that was a 5-round fight, that could have gotten very interesting. I think
Mhm.
Noah was coming on towards the end, but Kyle basically dominated with his wrestling and grappling the first 2 rounds. And
His pressure
sealed it
was
there.
like crazy.
Insane pressure.
Insane
Just a
pressure.
dog. And they probably, I won't say the nature of it because they probably don't want that, but Kyle almost pulled out of that fight. I'll say that. Kyle was not 100% at all in that fight. So keep that in mind. He is better than that even, probably. And then we had a main event that night, the most recent MMA fight that's occurred inside Sunny Days Arena, and it was a big one, like as big as it gets one. Pro title fight. Lucas Siebert versus Terry Bartholomew, and Siebert ran away with a super clean 30-27 decision. We talk about Lucas a lot. Because he does a lot, and I don't know that there's a whole lot more to say at this point. He keeps doing exactly what he says he's going to do, and every time we see him, this is the thing, dude. Like, we talk about the most common question I get when I'm just talking to people about what I do, and they kind of get the gist of it. They're like, who's like going to the UFC next? Who's next to UFC? And I'm like, not holding it against them or anything. In my head, I'm like, that's kind of a rude question, because the obvious question is no one. Like, it's so hard. That's like going up to a high school football team and be like, which one of you is going to the NFL?
Yeah.
It's like, probably none of you.
Right.
Like, that's the safe bet. And Lucas is obviously on a short list in Pittsburgh of, if someone does, probably him, right? Like him, Justin Patton, Ethan Goss. You can throw Ferdoz Naimi in there now.
Carly Joe Thomas.
Carly Joe might be the lockiest lock, actually. That's a great point.
Mhm.
Farmon from Stout is tearing it up in LFA. So there are options, but still, like, the safe bet is no one. That said, the thing with Lucas that you have to remember is, like, if you're judging him based on his last fight, you're already wrong because he's gotten way better than you last saw him. So every single time he goes out there, it's like a new upgraded version of Lucas Siebert. So do I think like the Lucas Siebert that won the AMI title against Cam Allgaier was ready for the UFC? Absolutely not. Was this Lucas Siebert ready for the UFC?
Maybe
way closer.
But
way
once he
closer.
gets to the UFC, do you
Yep.
not think he's going to take full advantage of all the opportunity out there?
Exactly, man.
And at his weight, with his record and his rankings,
yeah.
I think he's got a good shot.
He's an impressive dude who from the very jump has trusted us, and I'm not afraid to say that he's become like a friend to us as 247. It's not like we're out here blatantly rooting for him to win and stuff. It's certainly not like that, but I can't deny that it would make me very happy if Lucas Siebert went to the UFC and did great things and
I think
accomplished
it'd
his
make
dreams.
everybody happy.
'Cause
Even
we've
his
seen-
haters would
Yeah,
be
dude.
happy. I mean, they'd have to be.
Yeah, you've seen what he did to get there. And in terms of the seriousness, the dedication,
All the way from walking on at WVU.
been his mentality from the jump. And on the business side, one thing we talk about a lot is how important it is to sell tickets as a local fighter. A, for your own good, because that's how you're going to make the majority of your money. B, for us, because that's how we stay in business. And C, for the scene, because that's how the scene grows. Lucas didn't start as like this massive ticket seller. Like, I don't know how many people remember his.
He's Steel City Siebert. He ain't even from Pittsburgh, bro.
Exactly.
Like, he don't
Exactly.
even know anybody here. How is he going to be selling tickets when he
Exactly.
just started?
The evolution of his has been crazy. He sold like, quite literally, he sold like 15% of what he's selling now when he first started. Like, he's grown that much.
But look what he's doing. He's coaching
It's not
all
an
these
accident.
kids. and
Exactly.
He's giving back, and he's doing it right.
Yes. That's the important point to make is like, you can look at his path and be like, oh, he's so lucky or whatever, but there's no luck. Like, every single
Yeah,
step of that was
exactly.
intentional.
Yeah,
Everything.
I hate that word.
Yeah,
luck.
yeah, me too.
He's
It's
blessed.
definitely blessed.
That's what Danilo tells me every time I
He's
say,
blessed.
"Oh, I'm lucky." He's like, "Motherfucker, he's blessed."
Blessed.
I'm like, sorry.
Dude, Danilo's the man. Danilo's blessed.
Yes, he is. He will definitely tell you that. But
Okay, so we've got all the contenders in the hopper at this point. I think everyone who can win meat bucks has been discussed
this is
to
tough.
some degree. Andrew Palla, is there anything you want to add, bro? You're very quiet over there, and I feel bad.
No hyper focusing on the switcher.
How fun is that thing, bro?
Oh my god, it's nerve wracking.
We're gonna have to get Ryan's vote first, I think.
Okay, okay. Well,
So we got Blake with 1, Bronco with 2. Right?
we do indeed. Ryan voted for one of those two guys.
Did he really?
Ryan voted for Bronco Busick.
Not a bad vote.
It's a great vote. How can
Great
you
vote.
deny what Bronco did?
I
It's a
love
great
Bronco.
vote. And Bronco, just one of the best guys.
Yeah, he's one of the
Excuse
ultimate
me.
men out
Like
there.
you said, I mean, nobody, I literally have never, even the people that he's fought, nobody dislikes Bronco Busick. I haven't found that person yet.
I don't even dislike his friends. His friends are just as cool as him.
I know. It's like, if
the
you're
one
in that
time-
circle,
The one time he fought at the I call it the skating rink, the Murraysville
Yeah.
Sports
It
Zone. I
is a
sat
skating.
front row next to his buddies. They were so cool, man. So cool.
doesn't surprise me at all. Was that the Mateo Garner fight?
Yeah.
Insane
No,
performance there.
no, was it?
He fought Mateo at
He
the
did,
at
was-
Murraysville.
oh,
Yeah.
They're
did
the
he?
main event of that show.
I remember
That was the Hoot Lee
it
Cowboy
was.
Eddie card.
but that wasn't the one where he got his
Oh,
Mateo's
Rustic
dad
Eight.
was just saying,
Oh.
great, we're
Top
top eight,
eight.
top eight. Oh, man.
Dude.
The whole fight.
Stop
I
it.
was like, what is he saying?
When I go to bed at night, that's what I hear. You know what I mean? That's
My
what
sleep
I.
paralysis.
Yeah,
demon.
that's my bro. I love Mateo too and his dad. I freaking love that every show. That's amazing. I'm personally a big fan of
You
that.
gotta love a dad.
Dude,
I love good dads.
a dad that loves their kids the best, bro.
How
That's
many
amazing.
how many people will literally chant their person's nickname the
Right.
entirety
The
of
whole
how
time.
long the fight
Amazing.
lasts?
That's
At
amazing.
the same tone too. Like he's got amazing voice control to just
Yeah.
replicate it every time. I'm impressed, bro. It's like he's playing a track. So we got 3 for Bronco, 1 for Jaden Blake. I'm gonna just rip a bit of a band-aid here and just say I'm saying my vote. I'm voting for Biggie Cheese, bro. Biggie Cheese, Jaden Blake.
Wow.
Here's why. Listen. I have justification.
I
2-0.
like Biggie Cheese. That's good.
2-0. That So like just to tie it to a bit of a larger discussion, right? Like there are some things when I evaluate that are just trump cards for everything else. So like if we talk about who's the GOAT MMA fighter, John Jones and Khabib never lost. So they're already 1-2. There's no room for debate in my mind that they're 1-2. So now we can say which one's 1 and which one's 2.
Matt Hamill.
It's John Jones.
Sorry.
Got reversed, bro. We all knew what happened there. So the Meat Bucks is similar. So for me, it came down to Sean Livingston and Jaden Blake because they're the only two guys who went 2-0. That's more impressive than going 1-0. I'm
okay.
sorry. No
I
matter
like
how
that.
big the one is, winning twice is cooler. So it came down to those two. And ultimately, I'm going level of competition was the distinguishing factor for me. And just the resiliency throughout the fight, overcoming adversity. Jaden had certain factors where Sean did not, in my mind. That said, I said it earlier, I'm incredibly impressed by Sean. That was hard for me not to go with because when you get 2 first-round finishes, and the second one was extremely high quality. Josh Newhart's a dog, and to do that to him is crazy. But Jaden did that twice, basically, in like dead even matches and gutted it out. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I'm wildly better than you. It was I want this more than you.
It was a
And
dog
that's
fight.
exactly. And that's what the Meat Bucks is about for me.
Imagine how much he grew in those 2 fights, bro.
Crazy. I can't wait
much
to see the
experience he
next
gained.
version of him is going to be incredible. So Biggie Cheese has 2 votes now. Bronco has 3. Brad and Pala have votes.
I'm going
give.
next. I'm
Okay.
going next.
Okay.
Because I'm not voting for either of those guys.
Oh, shit.
Only because there were so many other fights. I love Bronco. He's my number 1 top dude. And I love the Biggie Cheese. He's a young up-and-comer. But there were 2 other guys it came down to for me. Cal O'Hare and Joey Perry.
Good ones, dude. Can't argue either one.
Cal O'Hare, I love everything about him. Like I said before, I was unsure about him because of the way he talked and carried himself. But the way he backed it up made me very sure about him. I love him. Like, if you're going to run your mouth, you better back it up. And he can do that. And I'm very impressed by him. I thought his striking, his BJJ, everything about his game was complete.
Mm-hmm.
He looked super good in there. Joey Perry is a dog. I listened to his podcast. I love his story. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I shared it, but I don't think I need to. But he was down, man, and he brought himself back up like any great fighter would. And he is kicking ass right now. I told him after the fight, what kind of meat do you like? I think he won that fight in the first punch.
I mean, he really did. I mean, for all intents and purposes, that ended the fight. Yeah.
But it was novice amateur. He couldn't jump on him and ground and pound him. So he jumped on him and armbarred him.
No big deal.
And it was over in 16
I think it was
seconds?
16, yeah. Crazy.
So for me, I got to go Joey Perry. It was the fastest, most dominant performance of the 4 cards for me, I would say.
I love it.
It's very hard to justify. I could vote for any of these guys and everybody be like,
Totally.
oh, I can see that. I
No,
mean,
100%.
so-
That's the beauty of Meat Bucks.
I do
And-
love Cal O'Hare. I think you're getting him back in January. He's got a good shot at winning them then, but I'm going to go Joey Perry.
Love it. That's a great pick, man. That is a fantastic pick. So, to set the stage for Andrew Pala here, Bronco has 3 votes. Biggie Cheese has 2. Joey Perry has 1. Bronco's going to win the Meat Bucks unless Pala votes for Jaden Blake to force a tie. And then we have a decision to make, and I don't even know what that is, but we'll cross that bridge if we come to it.
You're going to make me change my vote, probably.
What do we got, Pala? What do we got? Break it down for us.
Well, I'm going to spare everybody the fanfare. I'm about to cloudy the waters here really quick because my vote is going to go to Jaden Blake.
Goodness.
Oh no, dude.
That was decided far before this tie was established as being reality, but I have justification for that for
Okay.
sure. If I may elaborate,
You
just
may.
ever so briefly.
I want you to.
First of all, I wanted to say that my top 3 was down to Branko Busick, Jaden Blake, and I haven't heard Lucas Siebert mentioned as much with that. And I'm going to add a little hot take here with some context on what's leading to my decision with him. What happened that night with him was however many years in the making. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Every step, every training camp, every weight cut. We can even talk about the difficulty that was going on with stuff like that before going into that.
Yeah.
And so I think there was just so much more that went into this nomination to what's going on, to what made that a thing. It's like a clean, unanimous decision victory in a title fight is something. It's great. But if anybody's seen the project him and I did together before, there was a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I know for myself, that's something to where I don't want to say I was doubting at all, but it was kind of like, hey man, you know what I mean? That's a fall if the mouth's writing these checks that the ass can't cash. And so, but you know, just all props to Lucas. It was, like I said, this is years in motion. My first ever 247 show with the promotion was his amateur title fight against Cam Algier. So, you know, I'm grateful to have been able to see it from start to finish with that. And I have to note the history that goes into that, but my official vote is going to go into Jaden Blake. I can't, it's so fun for what I do to photograph the kid. You know, and I'm going to give all the shout outs in the world to Stouts Logan Pryor with that. That
takes
was
2 to tango.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was a bona fide war between both of those guys. You know, Jaden Blake just happened to come out and go and do it. And it's on a little streak the way he's doing it. So we're just beyond excited to see more of him. So my official vote is going to Jaden Blake.
What the hell are we going to do now?
I don't know, dude.
Should I change my vote?
No. We
But
can't
I mean,
do that.
Live coin flip.
What do we do? Do we split the meat bucks? That's an option. Do they each get half? I don't know. This is a real live discussion, guy. We don't have protocol for a tiebreaker. We're making this up as we go. We could say.
I mean, we could probably scrap the Joey Perry vote and have me pick between.
No, I don't like. I mean, because your vote is genuinely Joey Perry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's fair. Now we just have a tie.
How do you break it?
I don't know.
Tune in to the next episode of Meat
next
Bucks
week
when we figure this out.
where they tie again, and you guys
Bucks
can
part
never
2.
know who wins. So
because they both won fan vote, you can't break it with the fan vote.
I mean, technically, Bronco had more fan vote. So if you
he got an extra vote there, bro.
Exactly. That's the beauty of winning the fan vote. That's the advantage that he just created for himself.
Have we ever given second place fan vote points?
I think we did. I think we definitely have given 2 meat bucks before, but I don't remember the circumstances.
I think you paid for it.
I paid for somebody once. Yeah, for sure.
I think that was the case. You were like, you know what? I'm just going to.
But now the venue stole all my money, so I can't do that again.
Oh man, this is going to be an awful podcast if we can't figure this out.
Okay, we need a resolution. Is splitting the meat bucks an option for you? Or are we just saying we don't even want to do that?
I don't care. I mean, what is it? 250?
Yeah.
They would each get $1.25.
That's a solid little day at the butcher shop.
It absolutely is.
It is Christmas. I feel like they should both get something, being Christmas. Yeah, dude. I'm down for that if you're down for that. Split them.
I'm good with it.
It's a tie. Guys,
I screwed the pooch there.
This is real.
So you guys can tell we don't talk about our votes before the game. Okay?
This is the beauty of live voting. Sometimes you get to see crazy stuff happen. And that's also why the winning fan vote gets
for
2
me,
and the runner-up gets something.
I could have picked anybody on this card and justified it. But
Totally.
Yep.
I didn't look anybody in the eye and
100%.
tell them what kind of meat do you like other than Joey Perry. So
man of your word.
That was the tiebreaker for me. But like when I look at Bronco, and I don't even know who I would pick between the two of them.
You can't. It's really tough. Like listening to Pala explain Siebert, I could justify changing my vote for Siebert too. But definitely, like all roads led there. A pro title fight is the ultimate that's the biggest fight we can do at our level. Like a pro title fight is as big as it gets for us. And he won it. And he's now freaking 11-0 with 8 of them coming for us or something.
But it's
I don't know.
kind
You know
of
what I
like
mean?
a submission finish.
It is.
You kind of
Exactly.
It's hard to win it with a decision.
So that's why I think
But the pro title fight does
it makes a difference.
does carry some clout.
It does definitely carry some clout. So that's tough. However, I'm standing by Biggie Cheese with my vote for sure.
I like
said,
it.
2-0 is.
Let's
is-
split it. Done.
Not
Ladies
thinking
and
about it
gentlemen,
anymore.
It said he banged the table, which we all know is a sign of resolution. Biggie Cheese, Jaden Blake gets a $125 shopping spree to Strip District Meats. Bronco Busick gets a $125 shopping
Let's
spree to
go.
Strip District Meats. I will be there with them to spend $125 of my own money on things that I want, and you should too. In all seriousness, dude, we didn't talk about the shop very
We
much.
didn't.
but
Let me
yeah.
tell you one thing that I noticed about my own shop. I just mentioned to you on Thanksgiving, every year I go to Florida. This year I went down and my dad's like, "Hey, come look at some butcher shops with me. I have to ship him meat all the time."
Okay.
He's like, "I just need like a butcher near me." And he had 3 butcher shops around him and they're all respectable. Like, I'm like, "Dad, they got good meat. Yeah, this is good." But what it made me realize, there is nobody out there doing what I'm doing.
No, dude.
Like Strip District Meats is amazing to have in Pittsburgh. Like you can't go into like a store that has all the meat you
It's
can get
crazy.
your hands on
It's absolutely
fresh
crazy. Yeah.
every day.
The quality is, I tell everyone, and I know people think that I'm hamming it up because you sponsor us. And truly, I was shopping there before you sponsored us. Before I even knew who
Right.
you were, I was shopping there.
Right. I know you were.
Because it's the best,
Yeah.
dude. It is legitimately the best. And the quality is insane. Like, dude, you take your average, cheapest New
I
York
hear it
strip
all the
there.
time. I hear it all the time.
Insane.
Even the ground meat is the number one
Yeah,
thing I
the
hear
gra-
about.
Everything.
Like once I eat your ground meat, I can't eat ground meat anywhere else.
It does ruin things. That's the problem. Once you have it, you're like, oh, that's what it's supposed to taste like. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I guess I live in a box or something. But like now that I go to these other cities and I'm going to these shops, I'm like, wow, this shop's about as big as this podcast room. Like you got like 3 options in your showcase. I have everything you could want.
Literally, and more. Like things that you don't even know you want until you see it. And you're like, oh, yeah, I actually do want that elk liver.
It definitely made me feel a lot better about our shop.
No, that's great, man. As you should. That you should be very proud of that place. And I think one of the biggest things too that we always talk about the meat, obviously, which is the star of the show, but the people in there, man. All of your butchers, like it. I will say this. Obviously, at this point, I'm better about it. But the first time you go in there, it's overwhelming.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you don't really know meat.
You look at the boards on the wall,
Yeah.
everything priced per pound.
And you're just like, oh,
whoa,
what do I do here? Give me.
kangaroo, ostrich, what
Yeah.
is going on?
And like, if you don't know cuts of meat very well, you're just going to be very lost.
Right.
But your butchers are the best, dude. You just ask them, they're like, well, what do you want to make? And you like explain it. They're like, here's what you want. But not only here's what you want, here's why this cut, here's the part of the cow it comes from, here's how it's going to cook down, here's how I recommend you slice it.
Mhm.
It's like, dude, you're the best.
And
Yeah.
our clerks work with the customers so well too. Like so many people come in, they don't even speak English or they know a cut in a different language
yeah.
and they're
Or by a different
Googling
name. Yeah.
things
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
we're like, oh, that looks like a short rib. Yeah, let me go get that. You know, like
that's amazing.
you can't do that at other places. You know, you pretty much walk up and you're like, oh, well, that pack of meat looks good. I'll take that. you
Yes,
know?
exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. So this is cool. Bronco and Biggie Cheese are both in the chat celebrating right now. They're very happy. Bronco said,
Good.
kids are jumping around in the living room. Thank you guys.
Awesome, man.
Lucas said both guys deserved it. Great performances. So good job there. You demand Big Cheese, Bronco to Biggie Cheese. He said, thank you guys. Also, congrats, Bronco, man. You definitely deserve it as well. So
Nice.
a lot of love in the chat right there. That's cute.
Let's
love
go,
it.
boys.
We love that. We love sportsmanship around here.
A bunch of killers spreading love.
I'm
man.
telling you,
Like,
dude. So Biggie and Bronco both, please text me. Let's set up a time to go visit Brad.
Yeah, don't be like some of these other guys that
I know.
don't come cash in. All right.
Go claim it, bro. Go claim it.
Uh-huh.
We'll go down. We'll have a
Drizz
shopping
Mickey.
spree. Yeah.
Drizzy, where you at?
Drizzy.
Come get
What
your
up?
meat.
There is one other guy, isn't there? Did Ethan Goss come? He's the other one. I think Ethan's the other one, bro. Ethan has a kid to feed now, and he's
right.
He's probably out killing his own meat and stuff
Probably
like
is.
that.
That's fair.
Yeah, he got about 4 deer to butcher right
Yeah, wait,
now.
do you see-
He's like, wait till my freezer opens up. I'll be down.
Do you sell raccoon and possum bread? Because that's all Ethan eats.
People do ask. People do ask. You know, it's funny. I thought about getting a coon dog recently because I wanted
Nice.
to start my son hunting raccoons. It's
Dude,
fun.
that's cool.
It's a
I've
good-
never hunted raccoons. That
I did with my
seems fun.
grandpa, but they used to give you about $25 a hide, and now it's like $4. So I can't justify killing an animal for $4.
Yeah, that's
just
rough.
can't.
That's rough.
And doing all that work for
That's
$4.
very rough
I'm
for
sorry.
$4. Yeah. Bronco said, "I'll claim the unclaimed meat bucks." We should put a ticker on it.
We should.
We're like, they're expired, they're gone. You don't get them anymore, and then we can just use them and go grill behind the building.
It's like the belt defender vacate.
Defend or vacate,
The meat
redeem or
box.
We'll
vacate.
put them to the 247 pool party in the summer. You know what I mean?
Bro, see, now we're cooking. Now, literally. So, real quick, Danilo was talking to me while we're still talking about the things at Strip District Meats. And for the record, I set it up a little strong there in terms of how overwhelming it is. It's not that bad. And like I said, the crew will help you. Like, just ask for help.
Right.
It's not embarrassing.
It's just when you
fine.
walk in the door the first time and you don't know that somebody's going to take you around the store and
right.
answer every question and get every piece of meat for you. You don't know how you get the meat. You don't know what's going on. It's
Right.
just, it's overwhelming.
It is. Yeah.
It's
But
like you're in, I don't know, meat heaven.
it is. It is meat heaven. We need like an angel sound on the board, like an
Right.
air. Oh.
I feel like this is a safe space to say it too. I went into the store to get a pork belly like 3 weeks ago, and it was my first time going in there, and it was the exact feeling, just
Yeah.
overwhelmed. I was like, somebody come guide me. I know what I want.
Help me.
Sometimes we have whole pig heads just
That's
sitting in the
incredible.
case looking at people.
Beautiful. The alligator?
Yeah, we had that in the
Ah,
case.
that was insane. That was the coolest case candy right there.
Yep.
The alligator, yeah. But Pala, dude, shout out Andrew Pala's chefing skills. You should have seen this pork belly he cooked up.
How'd
That
you do it?
thing.
Braise it?
The
Or-
freaking did the like the Asian crispy pork belly with the chicharron on the end of it, and it's
Whoa.
like burn ends on the bottom.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I don't play around.
That thing was crispy on top.
I gave
dude.
you the knife scrape
Yeah.
video too.
Nice.
Beautiful sound, dude. That was awesome. So Bronco and Biggie Cheese, congrats, guys. Super well deserved. I know we broke down so many more fights, and to Brad's point, literally all of them you can make a case for. So that's the problem and the cool thing with Meat Bucks the way it is now with more fights involved is it is a much more difficult vote. You do feel worse about some people being left out, but when you win, it's also that much more meaningful now. So it definitely works both ways. Bronco and Biggie Cheese, congrats, guys. Text me.
Congrats.
Let's get down to Strip District Meats. Get your Christmas orders in. Get some cool stuff. We'll
And just so you know, Strip District Meats is going to be slam jamming from now through Christmas.
facts. Is
Just-
there?
Maybe we wait till unless you want to get a prime rib or something. Maybe you wait till after the holiday.
Oh, we'll see.
I don't know.
Broncos got like 300 kids, dude. I don't know if they can wait.
I don't
I'm
know
just
if
saying.
We'll see. We'll see. Whatever's clever. But I'm not going to tell you not to come.
Is there a particular day or time that it would be not as bad? Can you get us in before the stores actually open to the public?
I mean, before 8 a.m.
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Nah, see, now we're cooking.
247 exclusive.
Now we're cooking. Kyle O'Hare also just tuned in. What's up, Kyle? We talked a whole lot about you, brother. And we talked about your fight coming up, upcoming January 31st, title fight versus Bobby Smith. That's going to be a banger.
He just tuned in.
He did. So he missed it.
Dang.
Missed everything, bro.
Cal,
But
I
he's
was
here now.
ready to vote. I was ready to vote for you, but you weren't tuned in. I promise. No, I do love what Cal's doing. Love him.
Yeah, nothing but good things to say about Kyle, both inside and outside the cage. The dude's on a different level for sure. We're honored to have him compete for us. So, Bronco, Biggie Cheese, let's I like the idea of doing it before the stores open. I don't know. I'm sorry to put you on the spot. If you don't want to do that, we can scratch
Totally
that.
up to you. I'm there at 5 a.m. My morning time's important, but
Yeah.
I can be behind the 8 ball. It's okay.
Okay.
I'll get it done. I'll get in a little
We'll set a
early.
timer for them. You guys have 15 minutes to get this done. We'll make it work.
It's up to them. Whatever they can
Aw.
come in, I'll get them in.
What a guy. What a guy. All right. Yeah. Text me. We'll set it up. Everyone else, thank you for tuning in. All the fighters, man. I mean, you guys know how much we talked about launching Sunny Days Arena and what this place was going to mean for us. And what a way to start with these cards, man. We're definitely off and running. Super proud of this place. Super proud of you guys. Super proud of all the fans coming out, supporting the cause. And like we mentioned, a lot of the fights happening in January, but January is going to be incredible. March is looking good. Everything is looking absolutely insane coming up. Keep your eyes peeled because we have some things that are not MMA related coming to Sunny Days Arena that I think keep an eye out. That's all I'm going to say about that.
It's exciting.
And Andrew Palla on the keys. Shout out Andrew Palla. Let's give this guy a round of applause. His first, actually, this is your second podcast.
Two times.
He's now a returning vet, but I think this is your first time being under the gun quite like this.
Oh yeah, it was hellacious.
Yeah, we were a little more set up and ready last time, even though I thought we were this time too, but things happen. But and Brad obviously did. Thank you.
Yeah,
and
thanks
Strip
for
District
having
Meats
me.
for allowing this to happen and always supporting the scene, man. You guys are genuinely the best, and I can't wait to be there because I'm going to spend a lot of money too.
Can't wait for you guys to come in. I can't wait to see Bronco in. I'm going to call him the Big Cheese. When you make me forget his name.
Biggie Cheese.
Yeah, I'm just going to say
Jaden
Biggie
Blake.
Cheese.
Biggie Cheese
Jaden Blake.
is a sweet nickname too. Shout out for that.
I like how his dad called him Puff Daddy.
That picture. Yeah, dude, that was great. That was great. Was that your picture, Palla? The
Puff Daddy.
puffy
No.
cheeks.
Puff Daddy, no Diddy, right?
Hey, that's where we end this, ladies and gentlemen. Going out on a high note. We'll see you guys at Strip District Meets. We'll see you at Sunny Days Arena. Stay safe. Have an amazing Christmas. Enjoy your families, and we'll see you next time.
Make sure you wash your ass.